So, have you ever stopped and wondered what really separates a truly fantastic local service from one that's just okay? Well, today we're going to do something a little different. We're going to take a deep dive into a local tree care company's About Us page. Now, we're not here to advertise for them. Instead, we're going to use it as a case study to uncover the universal signals of quality, trust, and real expertise. Clues you can use to vet any local pro you're thinking of hiring. And it all starts right here with a simple, shared idea. I mean, most of us really love the trees on our property, right? They're a huge part of what makes a house feel like a home. This quote just nails it. They're not just decorations, they're valuable assets that literally make our lives better. You feel a connection to them. And that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Because as much as we love our trees, let's be honest, they can become a massive problem if they're not taken care of properly. This stuff requires real specialized knowledge. So when it's time to call someone in, what exactly should we be looking for? Let's figure that out.
First things first, and this is probably the most critical piece of the puzzle. Who are the actual people doing the work? Look, trust isn't built on a slick website or a long list of services. It's built on proven, credible expertise. So let's break this down, because every single one of these points is a direct win for you. Certified arborists? That means they've actually studied and passed some serious exams on tree biology and safety. These aren't just some guys who bought a chainsaw. Decades of experience tells you they've seen it all, the weird, the complex, the dangerous, and they know how to handle it. Locally owned? That means they're your neighbors. They have a reputation in your community to protect. And that commitment to the latest, safest methods? That's your peace of mind. That's how you know they're going to protect your property and do the job right.
And this, right here, illustrates the difference perfectly. A true local expert isn't just there for a paycheck. They genuinely see themselves as caretakers for the whole community. There's a level of pride and accountability you just don't get from some giant faceless national chain. They have skin in the game. Okay, so you trust the people. Now what can they actually do for you? The next step is understanding the what. And a wide range of services isn't about trying to sell you more stuff, it's a huge sign of their capability. So let's look at the process. Notice how each of these services solves a very specific problem for a homeowner. Trimming and pruning, that's not just about making things look pretty. It's preventative medicine for the tree and keeps dangerous limbs from falling. Tree removal is often a tough but necessary call for safety. And stump grinding, that's about giving you your yard back. A really great company can handle the entire life cycle of whatever you need. Now, this part is super important, so don't just skim past it. When a company talks about using cutting-edge tools and tech, it means they invest back into their business. And for you, that means the job gets done safer, faster, and with way less disruption to your property. It's the mark of a true professional who actually respects your home. And then you see this, 24/7. Just think about what that really means for a second. Imagine a nasty storm rolls through in the middle of the night, and you hear that awful crash. You need somebody who is going to pick up the phone right then and there. This isn't just a feature, it's a promise to be there when things go seriously wrong. All right, so we've covered the who, the experts, and the what, the services. But what really separates the good from the great is the how. It all comes down to their core philosophy for treating you, the customer. I know, you see this phrase plastered on every website, right? Client satisfaction is our top priority. But what does it actually look like in the real world? It means every single decision they make, from the first phone call to the final cleanup, is guided by one simple question. Is this going to make our client happy and earn their trust? This comparison just lays it all out. A customer-first company listens to what you actually want and need. They give you honest advice, even if that means suggesting a smaller, less expensive job. And they see it as a relationship, one that gets better with feedback, not just a one-and-done transaction where they take your money and disappear. So, let's pull all these threads together. When you combine that customer-first philosophy with proven expertise and a full lineup of services, you get a blueprint for what a top-tier local service looks like. Yeah, we used one company as our guide, but the real goal here was to build a universal checklist that you can use for pretty much any local professional you hire. So here it is, your cheat sheet. 4 key signals to look for. Number 1, certified expertise. That's your guarantee of safety and quality. 2, comprehensive services. That tells you they can handle anything you throw at them, especially emergencies. 3, a customer-centric focus. This is how you know they're on your team. And finally, local pride. This means they care about their reputation where you live. If you can find a pro that checks all 4 of these boxes, you're in great hands. And that's really what this all boils down to. Whether you're calling a plumber, an electrician, or, yes, a tree specialist, the fundamentals of a great service are always the same. It's not just about the task they perform. It's about their expertise, their philosophy, and their commitment to you and the community. So the next time you need to hire a pro, what are the signals you'll be looking for?